The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Let the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, trick the Eagles,
Drive play straight ahead. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. His first throw is an interception. Corey Black has got it. And this is going to be a pick 6. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Point after converted from Carty. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets nothing. Joshua Carty to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Here we go, Scott. 18 Cardinal, number 50.
Back-to-back carries here. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
19, Charger, 19.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that's good for a Jets first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 60 Vikings.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Running this one left. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But
it's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
So first down from the 41.
Ready. Cover 2. 18.
And stick with Achane. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
All right, fellas, listen up. All right, go. Turbo 1. Turbo 1, high. Turbo 1, high.
First down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Go ahead. 18.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Hits him on the out route. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that was the Dolphins' first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
44. Ready. 18. He's right.
There's Achane up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. Second down.
They're right here. 18.
Achane again. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. Offense up to the line fast.
Turbo 1.
Third down and 13.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Carney's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Flush down out to his left. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. It is caught left side. He's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the 1st. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's a 10-0 ball game. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. They are throwing it again. Sends this to the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
There you go.
In the red zone now. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Panther 11. Kennedy Lions. Cut 19. Ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Sly's kick is up and good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. With Achane here out of the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Finds his man over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Achane, a 1st down carry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Here's Tua. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Go ahead.
Tua off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. But it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
21, get set. 22, out.
Achane. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Turbo 3, turbo 3. Go ahead. All right, go ahead, go.
Running for Achane. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Cardi down for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 17. Jets 3. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Lower back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Finds a man right side. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Ready up.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Here's the snap on 4th. This is a heater going deep. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's Achane on the inside here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after a 2-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Come on, 2.
What? Second down carry for Achane. It's away from 1. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Offense in the hurry up here.
16 yards. And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, time by Lord to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida.
So many throws in the league attack this area of the field. They love to attack the slot. And for these defenders who have to play that area, it takes great reaction. It takes tremendous intuition. And then just a spatial awareness of understanding where you are amidst that space to go take the ball away. That is well done.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, hit it right. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Turn. Steady up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that second down run. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison.
We send a man in motion.
70 Razor. Ready.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Jets' 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Tagovailoa on first down. Completed to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down, here's Tua. Complete out to the right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Carney's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. One last play before the break.
Get it! 60 Eagles!
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. All in left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a pickup of 26. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's a handoff for A-Chain. Now he's past the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out at halftime. Devon A-Chain with the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Dolphins make it a 24-point ball game.
Dolphins 27, Jets 3. Joshua Cardi to kick off.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Cox, that's Arian Smith. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw here. Complete out to the right. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
Read the rope. Read the rope. Hook it, 19.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
On the jump.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Still sticking with the passing game. As the open man downfield. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Cut 19. Hey, man.
They've got a man in motion.
Tight, 19 tight, 18, Pioneer, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Again to throw on 2nd. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Aaron Glenn keeping his kicker on the sideline, Brock. He wants to here.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready up.
Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Right here. Ready, team. Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two.
Now hand it off to Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Come on, wide, high. Hey, team.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
16 yards. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
With the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. He has this down to the 34. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
That's another
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready. Ready, team.
To throw, Tagovailoa. He'll drop this down to Achane. And this one does not go far.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Wide. Time out two. Out.
A run now with Achane. Got him close to the line to go. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Tag. Cowboy 80.
We'll go with a design keeper.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Carney's kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Carney has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on.
Running back sent in motion left.
Ready.
To throw here on 1st down. Forced out to his right. He's got it downfield near the edge. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Connects on the crosser. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights.
16.
And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
44. Ready. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. 21G.
They run. It's Achane. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Well, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Quick throw left side, complete. And he's in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Airing it out to start this drive. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 23.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. All right, fellas, listen up. Out. 20, TX.
Here's Achane. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. 1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. The Dolphins have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set. 22, wait it. Out.
Achane running right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Offense to the line fast.
11 more yards. That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the
First down, Tagovailoa throw. Here's a screen for Achane. That's a big hole left. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Miami.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
44.
Achane gets it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Go ahead. 18.
3rd and long for him here. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
New York to the line. First and 10.
3. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
70 Timberwolf.
They kick the running back in motion.
Cowboy 80.
First and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ready.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Get it. Pass all 80.
Pass play now. Try it for the deep ball. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop was made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. He's in trouble, and the Dolphins get him. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Intercepted in the end zone. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10.
Ready, set. All right, go ahead, go.
Going play action. Tagovailoa. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. And he will get this inside the 30.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Oh, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now A-Chan. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready. 18.
Back to throw. Tua. Dump off, caught by his back. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
They're right here. 18.
Trying to pick it up here with A-Chan. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this, other than simply splendid?
Point after converted from Cardi. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Jets 23. Joshua Carney to kick off.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Throws this one deep down the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it, that's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. Getting out to his left. And they pick him off again. Corey Black has got it. And the Dolphins, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Achane up the middle. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As an offense in these situations, Kate, you could feel your own goal line, and you're not going to risk putting the ball in the air. So that means you're going to run it, and you're going to buy whatever breathing room you can.
This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Has it downfield, working the left. Reaches the 40. At the 20. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
Here's a design run. With the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Right. And he'll take it in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins put up even more points in a win. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in at this...
And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two, given the size of this lead.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This makes it up to the 25. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Headed out right. He can run it. And he Nice hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as a play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through